Sorry if you... Hello, sorry, I've been having mic trouble earlier before stream. Sorry if a lot of stuff in here, if you hear randomness. Sorry, for some reason my mic was not working for some reason at some point before stream. I was testing it and things. And it just, for some reason, wasn't working. So my apologies on that. So if you hear me, like, pressing buttons and stuff, I was trying to make sure it's working properly and things. So, my bad. But people who are coming in, hello, welcome. Again, I deeply apologize for the little scuffness I was having. I was having a little issue earlier today. I accidentally spilled some water. Before stream. I was trying to just chill out for a bit and things, and then I spilled some water near the desk of some sort, so... And then when I try to replug in my mic, I always, like, I always take off, like, unplug my mic so that it can, kind of chill out when I'm not streaming. However, it decided I don't recognize the mic for some odd reason. So I was struggling to, get that to work. Had to restart my computer. Today was just being scuffed right now. It is just one of those days where it is very scuff. Very scuff. And I was not interested in having scuff today. But how are you guys doing? How are all of you doing before we get into the game and stuff? I do hope you guys are doing well. Other than just my little issues and stuff. Where is things going? I was trying, because I'm getting all things set up, but I'm all properly ready before I pull up the game. Because I don't want any more scuff issues or problems. But people who are here, again, how are all of you? Let me move my mic just a little closer, maybe. There we go. But yeah, are you excited to finally, I guess, if you haven't seen the last Deathmark episode, yeah, that's what I was saying. The cannon soldier looked so odd. I was not expecting what it was. Also, the people who recently saw that stream, didn't that army song feel very eerie when I was walking in that underground place? Because after the stream, I think I also mentioned it yesterday's stream when I was playing Danganronpa. I had that army song afterwards stuck in my head afterwards when I was trying to go to sleep and everything. It got stuck in my head. I was like, oh Lord of mercy, why is this in my head now? And whatnot. But did any of you guys, when you heard my theories or my guesses in that stream, agree with any of that stuff or anything that I had said while I'm talking? I'm gonna get the game launching. Like, did any of you guys agree to any of the stuff that I was kind of saying and what it was kind of indicating in that one? Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Did not even know that. I didn't even know that. That's what it looked like. To me, I assumed that it was just something else, but instead it was just, you got all those statue parts connected into one with in all things considering. So that was just weird. It was just very weird. With the final spirit, the fact that when it opened the hands, it was weird how it's just that smile was the creepiest smile I have ever seen, or something like that. So I was like, oh Lord, and all that. That was like and then I failed the first time to save the spirit because it got to us and stuff. Anyways, let me pull up the live area for the game. But I do say my theories of like we are original. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Those are the only things. Those theories I made are the only ones that I think of can make sense in the whole context of what's going on entirely. So I think as of right now, we're going to go confront Mary. Whoops. Last time, I think I just finished. So if you have, I'm going to, let's go to continue on. And I do believe there is if I'm correct, there is another chapter, which is probably a DLC chapter, is, which is gonna be interesting to try as well. If you guys are interested to see what that is. But we're going to move on from where we... Nope, the mansion's out the way. Okay. I forgot, we are about to go to the car last time. Banshee clambers into the back seat of the car. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space. Well, I can finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the forest by H Castle. H Castle? What? Why H Castle, buddy? I mean, you do have spiritual powers and stuff, so I guess it makes sense. I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. Reach our destination without me having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning like those on the car I'm riding in. What? Is this Banshee? Because he's the only one I can think of saying this. Being that, he is the only one in the, about knowing stuff. 10 days ago I promised. In exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly. If you did forget everything, I'll take you to H Shrine. Oh. Sounds like I'm prepared for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepare if I was just going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than expected, so there wasn't time? Hello, people are slowly coming in. Welcome. Hope all of you are doing well. I'm continuing Deathmark and also going to finally confront Mary. Because of all the theories that I said in the last stream with the cannon soldier and everything, then we're probably going to finally kind of put the mark to an end, but then see if we can get to again, I'm trying to remember if this chapter 6 is the DLC one. But anyways, or did someone get rid of it? But if I had bad business at H Shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories? Something about timing? Waiting for some magical summer cleaning to clear away impurity? Oh, impurity? Suddenly my old self echoes in my head. Speak the words out loud slowly as realization dawns. Summer purification rites. They're rites held at the shrine to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to cleanse yourself. Trying to use that ritual to exorcise the impurity? Ah, gotcha! Luckily today's the 1st of July, so the rites or whatever are done. Should be no problem now. Oh. Exorcise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. I mean... Again, as my theories say, he might be originally was one of the heads, the brother of Saya, which must have been the rabbit. Again, oh lord, I hate this area. But I hope I don't have to do it myself. How many times have I come to this forest now? Creepy arch and the thick trees look the same as always. You know where H Shrine is, yeah? Lead the way. Oh, I don't want to do it myself. You've never been here? Never been there? First I heard it was 10 days ago. Dang. Banshee and I push through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. Pass under the stone Torii gate. Oh, this area again. And I finally arrive at the desolate H shrine. The one where all the Buddha statues were missing. We found them in the underground shelter. The few headless Buddha statues that are left shrined in the light of the flashlight.
So the statues used in the project were stolen from here?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. It is really true the statues are connected to the mark somehow.
I consider the possibility that the mark was caused by the divine wrath. But 10 days ago, you said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It's all because of her, Mary. You just remembering what Banshee said. This course I've been following this whole time. But at some point I had to been fed some huge lie. But what could it be? A shudder runs through me as though it feels like I'm looking into the depths of heck.
You said 10 days ago that altar holds something important. Something about needing to keep it here to exorcise impurity.
He approaches the small altar and puts his hand on the sliding door.
Huh? What's going on here? The thing is empty.
Oh lord, was there something there originally but now it's gone?
Don't ask me. It was already gone when I was here earlier. Well, that's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch. What was inside? A small fist-sized statue, a Nenchibutsu or something.
Oh, Nenchibutsu. Oh lord. That's what that was.
It was the Goshintai for the shrine.
Oh, was that what we were is that the thing that he's thinking it needs to be purified?
The Kujo had used it in the shelter to stop the mess 50 years ago.
So that's what was used to stop the cannon soldier 50 years ago. Ah, the Ninjabutsu. Okay. Okay.
And again, it's the Kujo family.
They must have strong ties to the mark. Because they have the... Jeez Louise, man. Now that kind of makes sense. The Ninjabutsu, I guess, was what used to seal Mary's power back then, maybe? That's my only thing. I can say... could have done that? Because what else could really... if Mary's powers was sealed, could do that?
That was about all I could do for you. At least it was enough to pay for the dessert.
Dang.
You get back, son.
Right. I'm still unsure about what my old self was thinking, but it's good. Whatever plan I had didn't work.
Where did the Nichibutsu go?
On the way back, I feel reluctant to go. I keep turning to look towards the shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries me onto the forest entrance.
Well, this is where we part ways. You're not going to ride back with me? I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a big car stick on the way here. Flat roads were fine, but the curves and hills did me in. I just got a nice meal and rather hate to throw it up, so I'll walk back. But it's pretty far from here. Kids are such wimps these days. When I was young, I used to walk across the Himalayas all the time.
I did not know you went to the Himalayas, buddy. Interesting, Banshee.
There's ain't none.
Okay, bye, Banshee. His laugh is loud enough for the whole forest to hear. He waves and leaves me alone. Once he's out of sight, I get into the car. Pull out of the deserted parking lot and drive back to the mansion. As I count the street lights passing by, I go over everything Banshee told me. 50 years ago in the shelter, The cannon soldier went berserk, but it wasn't because of the army's experiment, it was her. That was Mary. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her and the soldier. But the Kujo family head used the ninjutsu to settle everything. However, she still existed in this time period. She was the one who gave me my mark. Before I lost my memories, I was planning on using the ninjutsu like they did before. I left it at a shrine so it could be cleansed of its impurity. But somewhere along the line it went missing. Past me probably couldn't have predicted that would happen. I'm almost back at Kujo Mansion. As my drive comes to an end, I focus on what the most important detail is. That's right, who she is. That's Mary. A pillow. I have a hunch about her identity, but I can't be sure yet. Wait, if I remember, when we were in the shelter, golden hair was on us. Was that Mary's hair? And that's what made us react and kind of remember? I forgot about that. I went and rewatched the stream itself, and I forgot about the golden hair. Was that her hair, then? That must have made us remember, because... Okay. That makes more sense, too, there. But our memory is finally coming back and stuff. And that definitely proves that she was there. 50 years ago, she made the cannon soldier move down to the shelter. I was right. Even though he doesn't remember, but I know I'm right. But your family had sealed her. They would have brought her to the mansion. Sacred objects for the project of which she was one. And were returned to the Kujos. I gripped the steering wheel tighter. If there were any way to defeat her, she has to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof, but fragments of my memories are whispering to me. I have to save before I do anything else, too. The entrance doesn't look any different. My mark burns. Sharp pain nearly brings me to my knees. It seems she has no intention of hiding her presence any longer. New info is added to the file in pursuit of the truth. This is... And then I'm gonna save again. Pursuit of the truth. The last time I saw Banshee, I told him that if I completely forget everything, he should take me to Abe's shrine. He says I wanted to recover some ninjutsu thing that was there. But when we arrived, the ninjutsu was oddly missing. All of the efforts I went through to prevent the mark from causing havoc was wasted. But I feel like I'm getting close to the truth. I've been pursuing. I've defeated 5 spirits now since I first came to Kujo Mansion, but none were the one that gave me my mark. So where exactly is this she that I need to face? My old self knew and prepared something to help me with no memory. Help me with no memory. Then there must be a way to stop her. Don't be afraid. I've got to trust in myself. Oh Lord. Save again. See, we have a lot of items still left over from Cannon Soldier, but I don't know if those are useful or anything. Because, one more time. I'm always just making sure I double... Let me go to talk. Mary, there she is! The real one. See her, I think. If...
また会えましたね。
Hi, Mary. So we meet again. Mary's voice is soft. I know now. Behind those words is hidden an intense lust for jam, blood, whatever. Ugh, creepy. Creepy. Oh, creepy. Squeaks. Moving everything.
You came to life rather quickly. You gave me nearly a whole day. More than enough time. I admit that rabbit's attack surprised me.
Oh! So the rabbit was the one. Was that, I guess, Saya? Again, because I said Saya might have been the spirit inside of the rabbit that must have, I guess, for some reason, went after Mary for some reason. Or whatever Mary was trying to do, so... Interesting.
But unexpected events can themselves be rather enjoyable.
When I had brought Mary to H Shrine, we had caught sight of the rabbit there. It might have suspected Mary's true nature.
That rabbit. Its great love for you pushed it into recklessness.
Saya, because it's our sibling. It loves us and wants to protect us. That's what it is. Trying to help. It was trying to help.
What was that rabbit really? Determine that for yourself. Who are you? Know that, and the answer will come. Though it is impossible so long as you bear the mark I gave you.
Mary gave me the mark. I had a hunch, but hearing it from her lips fills me with dread.
Just what are you trying to accomplish? Dragging the living to the depths of despair before eliminating them. I believe I explained that it is a spirit's utmost desire and joy. And I had your cooperation with achieving that.
What? Oh, Lord. I want to see how she's saying this.
Cooperate. That's ridiculous. Oh? Have you not realized yet? You did bring those pathetic mark bearers directly to the spirits. Did you not?
Oh! She forced us to take the mark bearers to the spirits. For something. Oh gosh. Not that image again.
They feared the spirit's existence, trembled in the fear of death. I savor the taste of that fear and despair. Most delicious.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense now why she was able to come back so quickly. And all that stuff. Ugh, though. That's kind of disturbingly weird. Creepy, too.
Let all of us help out. Just to terrify the mark bearers even more. Clearly. I could have waited for the curse to complete, if only I wanted them dead. That is not the only lie. Mark bearers must stay in small groups. Do not contact outsiders. All my instructions were to drive you into the state of emergency.
That adds more fear to us. To add more to her to, I guess, enjoy seeing us panic.
And not once did you doubt me.
I bet she's telling me all this because she wants me terrified with how hopeless the situation I find myself in. I'm frozen in place and I know my face must be as pale as death. She must be loving this.
Don't tell me you created all those spirits just to accomplish that. Indeed. When Lady Christie believed divine wrath was the cause of the mark, I had never been more amused. Her foolishness was so delightful, I just had to come along with you. So you lied? Of course. How could a pile of broken statues possibly do anything?
I could be imagining it, but I feel like she hesitated for a moment there. Yep, this is Mary, I guess.
50 years ago, I was sealed away by the head of the Cujo family. I awoke here 5 years ago. At the time, I was still unable to speak and communicate. But it seems my awakening alone caused a number of ripples. Those who died unfortunate deaths on cursed lands became monstrous spirits.
The H Elementary Child One Honeybee thing, Seiko stuff. They all happened 5 years ago. Oh. All three of those were connected. Interesting. Okay.
I finally regained my full power a little over a month ago. Then the Buddha statue connected to me 50 years ago began moving. The woman eliminated by the statue was also influenced by my power.
That must be the cannon soldier in Zukoa. Okay. With what Mary is saying, so Zukawa did go and see the cannon soldier, but she got eliminated by the cannon soldier, but she became crazy because of Mary's power, turning her into, I guess, what we knew of, what she became as Ms. Zoo and all that craziness. So that makes more sense of why she kept going in and out of the shelter and stuff. So she thought the cannon soldier, I think if I'm correct, was the Asura, but instead it was probably Mary who was the one and stuff, so I guess that must be the reason. That gives us more information of how everything is connected and whatnot. Zukawa believed it was divine oracle from the soldier when it was really been Mary. Yeah. She did the great Asura set and transform herself into Miss Zoo.
Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. It connects humans to me and manipulates them into a panic. The mark.
Ah, I know you've been toying with us. But, well, was there really a need to make us be connected to you in some way?
Of course. By being in direct contact with you, I could taste your fear.
Ugh. That is weird. Weird.
Even now, are you scared of me, Lord Yashiki?
I mean, I don't think I'm terrified of, or no, I'm not scared of you, girl. Even though you're a doll, I'm not terrified of you because of all that you've done. It makes it less. I mean, well, less. You're less to me. I feel like you're more terrifying than the other spirits, but still, you have done so much, so I don't think we should be terrified of her.
Very admirable.
Oh, she's cracking. She cracked. I just see a crack right there. You guys probably can't see it if you get up close, maybe, but her porcelain face cracks.
Ever since you declared that you would fight the mark, I have waited eagerly for this day.
She's cracking more. Cringe.
Over the past 10 days, I have tasted your fear through the mark.
Why is she saying it's like honey? Lord, that's... Ugh.
Each savored morsel made me want to smash you to pieces. But I waited. I am not so foolish as to eliminate a goose that lays golden eggs.
Ah. So, hold on, before I continue. So, whenever the mark burned, was that probably Mary just around those in the areas, just we didn't see her? Indicating the fear from us and all that, so that could explain why whenever the mark was burning at places and things like that, she was probably there, but we just didn't see her because we were too focused on thinking it was the spirit instead. So that's why I'm thinking, because if she's the one that bestows some powers, I don't think all those spirits that we've encountered. And whatnot, so I guess that makes a lot more sense into that thing. Also, are you guys weirded out? Are you guys like... Isn't this kind of creepy how she's just like, she's talking to us and then her face is cracking? Do you think she's gonna look creepy as well, like all the other spirits? Because, I don't know. That's my question. How was she... That's my question. How was she able to stay hidden then if that was the case? It's weird, unless that was a fake Mary. that we kept seeing in the... that helped us at the beginning. Because I don't know for sure. So it makes it a little bit more, it kind of, again, she wanted it to all connect to her and us just so she can take the fear and use it as her energy, I guess, is what I'm thinking is all this from how Mary is saying this. She just wants to eat all of our fear for for our deaths and everything, and the spirits and whatnot, so... It creeps me out even more about her. And all that, so I really don't know. I'm curious, what do you guys think she's gonna look like after her face and everything is cracked? Because she's cracking. So I don't know what it's gonna look like, because... When we see Mary, she's so pretty and all, but I'm curious as to see what her spiritly life form is gonna look like in the end. When we, when we're fighting for our life, because I'm betting we're gonna have to fight our life for this. Hold on, and all that, because it's creepy that she's cracking. Oh no, she's just cracking. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Hopefully. Hold on. Hold on. Anyways, let's continue. Oh gosh, more cracking. I am not saying that, but she's creepy. But I cannot take it anymore. Like crushing a ripe fruit and sipping its juices. I want to break you down, oh Lord, and savor your sweet fear. Oh! Ugh. Jeez. Her face just... everything jumped me for a second. The mark dyed is so crimson. Few minutes left until death closes in. Oh. My thoughts blur together suddenly. What happens to a mark bear right before dawn? I've seen it many times. Is that what's happened to me now? Lord Yashiki, wait for me. Oh, she's gonna eliminate us. Oh, the creek. I can hear Mary stand up over by the sofa. At this rate, the rabbit's fate will be mine too. Oh, Lord. I have to run away. Check within the red in my room? Is this Saya? Something whispers in my ear. That's right, that voice. But what does my room mean? Is that Saya's room? Because the only thing I can think of is Saya... Focus. Who does that voice belong to? Yasuoka. She said it was someone who loved me. Saya. Sister. Sibling. Oh no, it's a live or die. I'm gonna go to... Mary's coming closer. Where should I run? Saya's room. I sprint at full speed up the stairs and fly into Saya's room. Yep, safe. Because if that voice was Saya's, she's the only that she's been also guiding us. Her voice was also guiding us because she's gone, but much. Hold on. Jeez. So we're now in her room because this is where she died, I believe, because of stuff, I guess. Much like the entrance hall, it's dark. The voice said, check within the red in my room. Something there? Is it something on the floor? But where should I look? I'm gonna check the floor, maybe? Because that's where the... I'm going to the floor, maybe, because that's where the red is. She must have... Something must have been there that she was protecting if she died. Sayakujo's jam stain is on the floor. It's obviously dry by this point in time. There might be something lying on top of it. I can't be sure as it's too dark. Nothing was there last time I was there. Nothing was there the last time I was here. Picking up, I discover that it's a small pouch. Oh lord, that's a pouch? Hold on, something is... Inside is a hard, thin object. I move over to the moonlight to see it better. Oh! It's a small Buddha statue. Is this the Ninja Butsu? It can't be. Is this the Ninja Butsu? I was about to say that's gotta be it. It seems to be stained with jam. I get an ominous feeling from it. Does it mean it's not pure then? The impurity. It hasn't been exorcised yet. I knew it. I instantly knew the instant I see it. My mind is suddenly flooded with all of my memories of the Ninjabutsu one after another. 50 years ago, the head of the Kujo family used this to seal Mary's power. He put the Ninjabutsu inside her to seal her. Then, about a month ago, someone took it out. That person was me. I knew it! Because we're the sibling. We must have somehow come across Mary somehow. Because of that, Mary gained her power. Mark. The Ninjabutsu in my hand looks exactly as it did back then, full of impurity. Impurity that built up from sealing Mary's power for 50 years. To cleanse it, I left the Ninjabutsu at the uncontaminated age shrine. It would have taken time to exorcise all of the impurities. It's already July, the summer purification rite is over. So why is it still impure? Oh, this image. Ugh. Sorry, I have to cover this image. It's not a good one. The object the rabbit had in its mouth. It could have been carrying the pouch then instead of the master key. Then the Ninjabutsu was taken away from H Shrine before the beginning of July. Maybe the Rabbi saw Mary by the shrine and was scared that she would find it. So I had no choice but to seal it away. That makes sense then. Oh lord. Okay, there we go. That makes a lot more sense about what everything happened. A lot more sense. The door to the adjacent room opens. Mary must be looking for me. But she can sense the presence of Marksbearer. What's going on? Is it Saya's blood? Wait, is it possible that Saya's... or Jam, blood, whatever, is protecting me? Bring it to where I met my end. So... is it where I think it had to be where she, as the rabbit passed away too. So that must be where we have to. The voice whispers in my ear again. But this isn't where the voice's owner died. They must have met their elsewhere. There's only one other place. While Mary is in the room next door, I sprint down to the entrance hall. I knew it. I make a beeline to Mary's sofa in the spot where the rabbit died. I knew it. The voice that spoke to me and helped me every time a spirit was close and if Sai was working through anything, it must have been that rabbit. Sensing something, I looked down at my hand. His impurity is gone. Nejibutsu's impurity is gone. Is this what you've been trying to... Is this what you've been telling me, Saya? I speak to the departed woman who guides me as I struggle without memory. So, I guess the black rabbit the whole time before it also, once again, can't help us anymore, was helping us. It knew what Mary was trying to do. And it was trying to not only help us, but also prevent any other problems. So I guess that makes a lot more sense. Put the ninjabutsu, the source of the doll's curse. Press it to the black mark. Then the whispers stop. The floorboards creak ominously. I raise my head to the stairs, rising onto the dark before me. Mary! Dark figure stands on the landing. Oh, Lord. Mark scorches me. My head goes blank. Oh, Lord. He's coming closer. Mary's coming closer. My body won't listen to me. Oh, Lord. You are terrifying. Oh, Lord. Lord Yatsuki. Oh, Lord. Mary closes her hand around... Oh, gosh. She's doing that. Oh, no, she's trying to eliminate us. Yep. Oh gosh, she is really terrifying. I squeeze the ninjabutsu and the fog that embedded my thoughts lifts. Lord. It's still a struggle to think. I should be able to move my arm now. Oh Lord, is it only the one with the ninjabutsu? The ninjabutsu suits curse. I only have one chance. Where should I stick the ninjabutsu? Showed it on it was on her arm, so it's not her mouth. Maybe her right arm? Because I didn't see it on the left. Let me try the right arm. I managed to drag my impossibly heavy arm and stick the ninjabutsu on Mary's right arm. Because that's where it looked like it was. Just hiding it. But I'm sure there was... sure that's where the black mark was. Mark blooms on Mary. Marks bloom on Mary they're all colors of... Oh! Now I see that. Okay. It's like they're the curse of those she eliminated. Bye! Who survived? Oh, my heart. Because of the sound she made. Mary shatters into dust.
Did I really do it?
I hesitantly looked down at my arm. The mark's gone.
The mark is gone. I did it.
I finally did it. I have to say it out loud to convince myself. A victory at the expense of Saya's life. Can't claim it's completely over, but there's no harm being relieved for now. The fog clouding my head clears away. My memory slowly returned to me. I look around the dimly lit hall again. I know this mansion well. Because I'm... Huh? The clock on the second floor begins chiming wildly like it did 10 days ago. I make my way to it, it stops. Almost as if it has a will of its own. That's right, this grandfather clock. I think a skilled ancestor of the Kujo family crafted it. The one chisel may have been used to make it. Or that one chisel. That's right, inside this clock. I open the door and stick my hand inside. My fingers brush something hard. Taking it out, I realize it's a voice recorder. Okay. Random voice recorder. I press the play button.
聞こえているだろうか。九条正宗だ。
Masamune Kujo. Oh, it's the brother, I think. Then this is the brother's name. It's a man's voice, a voice I know all too well. It's my voice. And I decided to leave this record behind in case something should happen. That doll may dispose of any files or documents. I'm making honored overlooking a piece of technology. Yeah, I don't... Because she woke up in the time where technology wasn't like... I think in this time period in the game, I think technology is slowly coming into like a little rise, but not as much as it is, so I guess that makes sense for him to do that. So I guess she didn't know that. As I listen, I start to remember recording this. I'd done it right before I received the mark from Mary.
Now, where should I begin? It started 5 years ago, 2 years after I became Kujo family head. My sister Saya and I found the doll in a wooden box while sorting the warehouse. The moment I broke the seal and saw her, I could sense something sinister. But it took a while longer to fully understand what she truly is. If only there had been records. But great-grandfather who sealed her didn't leave any before his early death. Because of that, his descendants weren't told about the doll.
Ah. Ooh, creepy area.
I managed to learn the doll had been loaned to an army lab during the war. A strange old man who lived in an underground shelter told me. Then I went overseas to try to get more information on the doll.
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense of us than who we really are.
But I got into an accident while away and was presumed missing. So Saya became the new family head. I wasn't able to contact her until after she had inherited the title. It wasn't something worth contesting. So I explained everything and had her keep up the facade that I was missing. Public records still stated Masamune Kujo was very much alive, of course. I couldn't have used my passport or license otherwise. I'm off topic. Sorry.
Okay.
I only just returned to the country last week. Other psychics abroad all agreed it would be bad to leave the doll be. And the Jibutsu inside the doll still suppressed its cursed power, but I realized that it was almost at its limit. If I had left it alone, it would crumble. Then it'd be impossible to suppress the cursed power of the doll. That was worst case scenario. But what was to be done? The answer I came up with was to remove the ninjutsu from the doll temporarily. Its impurities would be cleansed after a month, stored in a pure area. And then I'll place it back in the doll. If I succeed, the doll's power will be sealed for a few more decades. But the problem is, that's 1 month.
Well, I don't think it kind of worked that well, buddy. It didn't kind of really get in the way you wanted it. Didn't work well because you still got impured for a while. And we had more, and then it started doing the thing already, so... I wouldn't have done that still, but then again, you had no choice.
I have no idea what kind of curse will be released when the doll's unleashed. I'll do what I can to prevent disasters. But my power can't compare to the ninjutsu. I can't guarantee anything. There may be victims again, like the tragedy 50 years ago. But this is a necessary evil. It must be done in order to prevent even more people from falling victim. After this, I'll disassemble the doll and remove the ninjutsu. I pray everything goes according to plan and the worst of the evil is avoided. But this record isn't needed. But for the one listening to this as a loved one who's fallen victim to the curse, then I'm very sorry.
What? Meaning Saya. Hold on. Needed to drink some water for a bit. Yeah. The recording ends there.
Dang it.
I clenched my fist so hard my nails would dig into my palms. Yes, the voice on the tape was mine, but I'm furious with it. I don't know the person at all. The mark has claimed so many victims over the past month. I even lost my little sister Saya. Was she just another inevitable victim that the voice spoke of? Like, the thing is, it had to be done because if anything, it would have still continued, so I'm going with that one.
It had to be done.
I'm Kazuo Yashiki,
But I'm also Musamune Kujo. I understand why you felt as if he had to do that.
It was his fate. The Kujo family are forever linked to that cursed doll. Yep. Learn the history of the cannon soldier in the underground shelter. Chapter 5 end. 2 months have passed. The occasional cool breeze signals that summer is almost over. I spent my time putting the case of the mark to rest as best I can. I put Saya to rest by burying the rabbit and contact the surviving mark bearers. Aww. Putting the Buddha statues in place of honor was also one of those tasks. They weren't connected to the mark after all, but I couldn't just leave them there. Plus, there was no way Christy kept quiet about the statues. So with her guidance and Yasuoka, Daimon, and Banshee's help, we got everybody helping out. Let's go. But poor Saya. I carried the broken statues out of the shelter and returned them to H Shrine. Please, the gods. By now, my memory has completely returned. Things didn't quite go as originally planned, but at least the danger has passed. I don't think my decisions as Musamune Kujo was wrong. But at times, waves of powerlessness and dependency overwhelm me. When I think of the victims of the mark and Saya in particular, my chest hurts. I want to do something for them as the new head of the Kujo family. You can kind of barely see the image of him supposedly in the... here, so about the memories I regained. I became the Kujo family head 7 years ago. I'll admit, I was a bit of a recluse. I left the public appearance to Saya, preferring to stay out of the spotlight. The only photo of me are from small local newspapers. I can understand if he doesn't want to be like all up in the front of people and everything, pop and stuff with things, because not a lot of people like that. I uncovered Mary by accident in the family warehouse 5 years ago. It was a discovery that changed my life. Okay. That was at the same time the Seiko, Hanehiko, and the Honeybee family thing went on and things. First, I traveled extensively abroad in order to learn more about Mary. In one country I got in... Oh, he fell into a coma. Oh, he went into an accident. Oh no. Fell into a coma for half a year. Even worse, that country proceeded to treat me as an unidentified traveler. I don't know if that was merely my terrible luck or if Mary's curse had something to do with it. When I was finally able to contact Homesai, I had already become the new head. The rest was as the tape said. I had no idea that Mary's power is far greater than I had imagined. All of my efforts to suppress her power were completely useless. My memories unraveled faster than I thought. How did Mary come to be in the first place? I'm curious. It gives us some answers, but we still really don't know who Mary is at that point. One theory says a doll maker in the 19th century used magic to create her. Another says the spirit of a young girl who died prematurely took up residence in a doll. In the end, it's still a mystery. No one knows what happened to create a doll like that. We only know that each of Mary's owners died tragically. Because they're owning Mary, because she is some magical, weird, spiritual thingy, whatever, evil, I don't know. That explains why every one of them don't live long. For, like, not just the Kujo family, but probably others. Who owned her before. Shortly after the turn of the 20th century, she came to be owned by the head of the Kujos. He either didn't know of the curse or simply didn't believe it. Disasters began following the family. Mary gained enough power to become sentient and produce spirits. Then the tragedy in the shelter happened. Yeah. The seething grudges of the experiments, victims, and the Buddha statues. They may have triggered her awakening. Whatever Mary's true identity is, the fact remains she's altered many people's fates. Mine and the Mark Bearers included. Speaking of, an update on the surviving Mark Bearers. Let's go. Moe Watanabe became a part-time writer for her favorite magazine, Oh Parts Monthly. She sometimes comes to the Kujo Mansion to interview me about spirits and ghosts. Tsukasa, little kid. Tsukasa Yoshida is studying every day for the middle school exam next year. He bragged in his letter to me about how well he did in the national mock test. Excuse me. I'm messing up. Excuse me. Mashita! Satoru and Mashita bought me a drink like he promised. Seems he's thinking about becoming a private detective. He actually asked me if I wanted to join him. Was he serious? I don't know for sure. Sho Nagashima is picking fights, riding his bike and doing whatever he wants as usual. Okay. Typical delinquent stuff. But recently, out of the blue, I heard he joined the neighborhood baseball team. Hey, good for him. Christy, I can never say her last name. Arima, I don't know, whatever it is, has started writing an essay exposing all of her past. Ooh. She's trying to get back into the industry. Okay. Suzu Moriyama was able to see her father. Lately, she started asking me for advice about how to get her parents to reconcile. I don't know. I have no idea if I helped at all, but she says that they sometimes have meal togethers now. Eita Nakamoto has gone back to surfing the BBS every day as usual. But what's new is he's been stopping by the city employment center. Guess he wants to get a steady job and be a role model for Suzu. Best of luck to him. Please. He should. I feel like it needs to be a good luck for him, hopefully. A day doesn't go by that I don't see Ai Kashiwagi on TV as part of Love and Hero. She sent a ticket like she promised, but I need to drum some courage to go to a concert for teens alone at my age. Why not? Don't care if it's... Oh, come on, buddy. Lighten up. Tuoka, or Toko, I don't know how to pronounce this one either. Tuoko, I guess, is Yasuoka, is still working as a fortune teller in Ginza. Apparently she believes I have spiritual power or something. She keeps sending customers with spirit problems to the mansion. I wish she'd stop. Madoka Hiro spends her day working as a researcher while also visiting the shelter. Her and Banshee squabble a lot, but I wish she stopped complaining to me about it. Come on, Madoka. Nothing's wrong. Shuji Diamond seems to be doing better now, like a weight lifted off his chest. He's in the process of convincing officials to publicize the shelter and build a memorial for it. Let's go! I feel like the spirits of the dead people in there need to be honored. Oh, and stuff. Banshee Ito has returned to his beloved underground shelter. Uh-huh. He stops by the mansion, sometimes filling the place with his scent. Of course, he comes to beg me for food. Classic. Now then. Oh gosh. I finished my break and returned to the workbench in the corner of the room. I guess that's his workbench now. Mary. Over the past 2 months, Mary has managed to repair herself. Her power hasn't completely come back yet, but she's still extremely frightening. Ninja Butsu alone won't be enough to continue sealing her powers in the years to come. I must prepare extra spiritual measures. It's taken a long time to get those ready, but today I finally finished. Ugh. Once everything is complete, I replace the Ninja Butsu inside Mary. Finally, it's over. Pick up Mary and put her in the wood box. 5 years? 5 years. This all started when I opened the lid of this box. Ugh. You're so terrifying. Mary stares up at me from the depths of the box. I have no idea if she's aware of what's happening right now. But there's no doubt she'll regain her powers when the Ninja Butsu wears out decades from now. I'm determined to find a way to destroy this cursed doll before that happens. Till that day,
You need to stay asleep, Mary.
good ending, let's go! Death mark end! Hey! Let's go! Hopefully I can... Hey, I'm happy about that. My lord. We got to the end of, I guess, supposedly the game, but I also don't know if I'm able... I still want to see if I can do the, if there's do the DLC chapter, if it's on here, because I'm playing the Steam thing. Oop, here's the voice acting cast. Woo! For the characters, let's go! Some of them have the same voice actors. Cool. Oop. Oop. Is this supposed to be their main character right here? But I fully enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Dang. Ah, really? You think the soldier was the scariest? Ah. Yep, but I enjoyed this because it was fun. I wanted to play this for a long time. The gallery has been added to the title screen. You are able to view the game illustrations. Okay. Oop. Okay. What is this? What's going on? Hello? Nanda. Nani? Is this the chapter 6 thing? This is the DLC chapter because I think I've just kind of gotten into the DLC chapter. Let's go, I guess we'll start doing this. And now. A lot of time has passed. Please be the DLC chapter because I want to do the DLC chapter so bad if I'm already in it. Let's go. This is the DLC chapter. I think this is chapter 6. I think this is after the initial Mary and everything, so I'm happy I can finally play this. Let's go. The muted chirping of insects gently drift along a breeze that enters the mansion. It's cool enough to sleep through the night again. It's nearly autumn after all. I stare out the window at the unchanging scenery without really seeing it, hopefully, if I'm right. Clouds in the distance rumble with thunder. As if on cue, a chilled wind brush ups against the window pane.
また雨か。
Ooh, the voice. I think this one some of the chapter has more voice acting, so I'm gonna probably shut up when that happens. I comment because otherwise it feels like I'm in a dream. It's as if a stranger is speaking. Stare at the leaden sky. Even though I'm resting in a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift, I see out of the corner of my eye the stack of books piled on the desk. Some were pretty difficult to get my hands on. But I don't feel like reading them anymore. Is it because he's trying to prevent measures for Mary too at this time? I could read all of them and none of them will give me any type of clue. That's all I've learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. That thing's sleeping in the wooden box. It's Mary. Head downstairs to make myself some coffee. What? There's a sudden knock at the door. Hello? That hollow sound doesn't bring back good memories. It used to signal the arrival of a new mark bearer to the mansion. But that's in the past now. Swing the door open. Standing in front of me is...
こんにちは
Hiya! Moi Watanabe. Let's go. Is now a good time, mister? Oh, if it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, it's fine. Moi flashes a carefree smile and steps inside with a pep in her step. Just her presence makes this place feel less gloomy. With a start, I realize that Moi isn't the only visitor.
お久しぶりですおじさん
Aw, Tsukasa! I'm sorry for coming without contacting you.
Tsukasa, this is rare. Why are you here?
It's been a while since we met up, so we talked about what happened. And obviously the topic came to you. So I told him that I visit you a lot and that he should come with me. No big deal, right? It's kind of an inconvenient. I was just getting bored. I mean, I guess let me try the top one. It's kind of an inconvenience, I think. Hey, don't joke like that. Tsukasa will think it's serious. I don't know. I thought we'd be annoying you, but Miss Moe said it would be fine, so... I mean... I don't know. I haven't seen them both together since the mark. Moe's come by sometimes for interviews and the likes for an occult magazine. This is the first time I've seen Tsukasa Yoshida since then. Ah. I wasn't really concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved to see he's alright. I'm glad to see you're well. Have you gotten the chance to relax?
I have. But aren't you busy with the entrance exam? Do you have time to waste doing this?
Breaks are important. As an adult, you should understand that. Ah.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you have to say, Moe? Moe? I glance over to see Moe staring at me.
What is it?
It's just... I'm working hard at my job, too. You don't have anything to say? Don't catch a cold? I don't want her to catch a cold and... Like, it's important, but at least don't catch a cold or something? I can't really think of anything appropriate, so...
Don't catch a cold?
What? It's obvious you're clueless. Don't force yourself. Not that I'll gain anything by having you praise me. Oh, Lord. But now I am in a match for Tsukasa. He works crazy hard. He was first in the recent mock tests. Nice.
That's only natural. After all, I have a goal. You do?
I've never heard him mention it. Or maybe I should. Then I never expected him to say he has a goal.
You have something you're trying to accomplish?
My parents were lawyers, so I was thinking of entering the judicial profession, but... Was thinking, huh? I cannot say some of the words, I apologize. Has he changed his mind then? Wow, that's a cool dream. That's a cool dream. Jurassic, so you like dinosaurs too? Oh god. Tsukasa glares is full of contempt. Oh, he's angry at her. Not Jurassic, Juridicial, or I'm saying this wrong. Juridical, whatever it is.
As in working and dealing with the law. Are you really in high school, Moe?
Dang. I had never been at a loss for words before.
To be honest, now I'm not sure. If possible, I'd like to ask you for your opinion, mister. Is that alright?
Aw, Tukasa's relying on us. I don't mind, but I'm kind of surprised. Who'd think Tukasa would ask me for advice? I mean, I don't know about that for sure, but oh well.
That incident I was wrapped up in started it. Now, I know there are so many incomprehensible things in the world. I'm considering going into science in order to elude them. But my parents, I feel that it would be difficult to tell them.
I see, that's what's going on. It's a serious predicament.
You don't seem like someone who has much in the way of work experience. But what do you think I should do?
Oh gosh. I mean, all we've experienced is ghosts and stuff, so I don't know if we really have the right to do that because of that, so I'm confused. I think I'm gonna say think it over first. Just kind of think.
It's difficult to say.
Everything that happened could have just shaken him up. Might be good to talk it out with his family and think it on before deciding. So that's what I tell him.
I see. It's true. I have time. Thank you very much. I feel a bit better now.
I have no idea if my advice was really helpful or not, but Tsukasa bows politely to me. Great, you good now? Your future's brightened like this old guy here, so don't worry so much. Hey! What do you mean, Moe?
That's not true. I'm sure he also has a bright...
They both look at me. Nope, can't picture it. But that's what makes him approachable, so he's good to vent to at least. Is that all I'm good for? As a venting partner?
But there's definitely some things that only he could do.
Honestly, I can't think of any myself. I can make a good pot of coffee, but that's not really what they're talking about. Okay, we can make coffee.
I mean, there's that doll.
Oh, frick. Tsukasa, don't bring up the doll. Don't bring up Mary. Tsukasa falls silence. Seems my experience gave me away.
Have you not made much progress?
I can't tell who's who, so I'm just giving whoever his voice is.
Nothing I can share at the moment.
I've researched everything I can. Mary's true identity is still elusive as smoke. I still haven't managed to find clues.
So, I'm taking a bit of a break right now.
I'm glossing over it. But to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. My arrest hasn't relaxed me. It's more like I'm a balloon that has lost its air. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different, but right now my determination to move forward that I had back then is gone.
That's so... I'm sorry, I had no idea. Then it might be best for you to rest and relax a bit. How about a trip to improve your mood? You might get a good idea.
I'm about to reply to that when... There's another knock at the door. Who could that be? Yes, who is it? Mori calls out playfully like she lives here and skips over to answer the door.
邪魔するぞ。
I'm coming in. Is that Mashita? The brisk voice belongs to our boy Mashita! The ex-detective Satoru Mashita.
おいおい、なんだこのざま。いつから託児所になったんだ。
Oh, it's already said it for me. Hey, buddy. We become a... Hey, don't say that. Huh? Mr. Mashita, why are you here? Did you come to see us? Mori is clearly excited, but Tsukasa is collected as he bows politely. I figured out for your help back then. Still, I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to meet here. Mashita gives an annoying shake of his head.
I'm the one asking why you're here. Dang, we're going in circles now.
Buddy, calm down. Don't lie, I know you're happy to see us. You're always hiding your feelings. Oh, but what a huge coincidence. You got everyone from the Hanako case back together again. I mean, Mashito is not only just Hanako, he's also Shimio, so... This is totally destiny. Are you serious? I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. I feel everyone's happy after such a horrific event, then maybe it'll fade quickly to memory.
Everyone, huh? In that case, one being is missing.
As he mutters, he glances at the spot in the room, always referring to Mary. It would be best to change the subject.
So, why are you here? I have some to ask you first.
He answers me with a question like usual.
Yashiki, you told that fortune teller about my office, didn't you?
Does he mean... I can never say her last name right, so I apologize if I mess it up.
Toko Yasuoka? Yeah, it might come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go and do that? Now I'm drowning under investigation requests.
Oh lord, he's upset at us for that. I don't know who's saying this. Wait, does that mean... Oh, it's Moe. Are you a private eye, Mr. Mashita? So it was Moe, okay. I gave a good voice, I guess. Moe butts in, her eyes shining. She's not timid, I'll grant you that. Wow. I guess you'd be pretty good at that. Oh, if only you get an interesting job. Bring me along with you. Oh, come on. Even Mashita can only blink at her innocence.
And this is exactly why it's annoying.
Still, when I think about it, Mashita's complaints don't make much sense. How could he be so disadvantaged by my sharing his info with Yasuoka, who's incredibly famous? He himself said he was drowning under requests. What's that mean?
I only told her about your office. What's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it?
What, detectives hate too many requests? Plus, he's only just started. Even if he's insanely talented, there's no way he's already overwhelmed.
It depends on what the request is about. Really, the one I just got is the worst.
Did he just hesitate? Mashita. That's new for him.
It's your fault that this happened. So Yashiki. Yes. I'm going to have you help me.
Oh lord, we're going back to helping our boy. Let's go.
Help you? But wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Can't you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with a detective job.
Thank you, Tsukasa. Well, I can't really picture him working as a private eye, though. Now, if he were to investigate a supernatural phenomenon, that would be What's with the face? Wait, don't tell me. This worst request ever that you got. Mashita! Why can't you just say it normally? We all hold our breaths as we stare at Mashita.
Exactly. A spirit might be involved. It's a good opportunity. This is what I heard from that old fortune teller.
Huh. Yep.
雨の
Chapter 6.
月
Red writing. Let's go, DLC chapter! I'm gonna read this normally. No, this is totally for rare, I swear. I think I saw something really bad on that Love Hotel street the other day. You heard about the Red Riding Hood girl? That rumor about people disappearing after entering that Love Hotel in K-City. On rainy days, this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes in the hotel with her ends up missing. What? And here's the kicker. Eventually they're found, but their heads are so messed up they can't even remember their names? Some end up dying in the hospital, others... Oh. That's even worse there with the last part. I totally forgot when I was walking around at night the last time it rained. And there was a girl in a red raincoat there, so I thought I'd chat her up. But when I got close to her... Tell me, how are you? She suddenly started whispering to me. I got real creeped out, so I bolted. I'm seriously glad she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one who was soaked from head to toe. Later I realized that raincoat was possibly soaked with jam. The world?
That's all I was told.
Dang, Mashida.
I'm sorry, but I must say that sounds like a simple ghost story. The raining shop district and the red raincoat, rather suspicious.
Mashida ignores Tsukasa, looking straight at me instead.
It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Yashiki.
So, I guess he wants us... Solve it yourself, you're coming with me, why me? I mean... If anything, you're coming with me, buddy. I don't care, buddy. You're coming with me. If you're forcing me to do this, we're gonna make you come with us, too.
I'm bogged down with my other cases. I don't have time to spare. It's your fault that that old lady brought this to me. So you need to take responsibility. But...
Come on, you can help him out a little. I'll help too. The editorial department might have some info on a case like this. And your investigation needs an assistant, right?
Thank you, Moe, I guess.
Did you learn nothing, Miss Moe? Isn't this what put you in danger last time?
Mm-hmm.
last time.
Those words draw my eyes immediately to a certain spot. Yep. She's not here anymore. The same thing won't happen. It can't. But somewhere deep in my heart, I'm anxious.
Don't work yourself up. It's more likely that it's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have an absurd request like this brought up to me.
Buddy, come on. Mashida's right. It's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out anything concerning about it, it's pretty detailed for just a rumor, and it leaves the same kind of impression as rumors of real spirits.
That it's better to be safe than sorry. If it does end up true, then we need to act now, yeah?
Okay, fine. You're gonna help, but I'm betting you're just gonna be focused on the other stuff before finally helping.
Okay, I'll do it.
I hoped you say that. You better get
No, I'm going alone.
What? No way, that's not fair.
I know she'd complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Come on, buddy.
Listen, Moe, I need you to search for info. I've got no way to research these rumors. But you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather information.
That's perfect idea. Like, since she's part of some sort of editorial thing, it's useful for her to do that.
I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything. But if that's how I can help best, then that's what I'll do this time. If you find any help though, tell me, okay?
I promise.
Mashita.
It's settled.
Mashita takes out a notebook, rips out a page, and hands it to me.
The address of the hotel is Masquerade. It's abandoned now, though. Meet there at 8 tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Have to go at a specific time? The client set the time. The old lady said she'd call in help, so it's probably a scheduling thing.
I don't have to handle this alone then. Plus, this is Yasuoka. I'm sure she has some kind of plan in mind. I'm hiccuping or something.
Well then, I need to get to my other cases.
Bye, Mashita. Mashita turns on his heel and vanishes out the front door. But he just as suddenly... I'm messing up. But he's just as suddenly back. Alright, buddy.
What's wrong? Aren't you leaving? Nothing. Just realized it's a little late for kids to be wandering around outside.
Mashita calls out to the other two.
Hey, you two. I'll drive you back, so hurry up and get in the car.
Oh, is that okay? Then I'll take you up on that.
Bye, Moe, to Gaza.
Abby, it's pretty late. Sorry to trouble you. Well then, mister, we'll be going.
The rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock echoes through the hall. How long has it been since those three went home? I sit and mull over what Mashita told me.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's perfectly reasonable to believe it's just a rumor, a normal case even. But the more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. I avert my eyes from the sofa. I suddenly ask it absent master a question. But of course, there's no way she'd reply. Next evening... I get ready and leave my room with heavy steps. Oh. Nice. Clock says it's 6 on the dot. It's still early for the meetup time. I guess unconsciously I'm a little impatient. I'm already ready. There's no reason to wait here at the mansion.
Guess I'll go.
I'll just kill time there if I'm early. I'll learn the truth and out. It'll be quick. I turn the car keys, my mood improves somewhat. New info was added to the spirit file, rumor of Red Riding Hood. Okay. Alright. We are saving real quick. This is only just the start of it. I'm gonna probably change the title of this stream as one, not just like last time, but before anything. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, real quick, and then I'll continue on this chapter a little bit with more of the investigation, since I still have a lot of time and stuff, so why not? So, I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna get me some food. I need to eat something I haven't eaten yet, and that is on me. So I'll see you guys after break. Please, you guys, if you haven't gotten any food or eaten dinner or something, get up, stretch your legs, eat something and whatnot, use the restroom and all, and I will be back after the break. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have returned. I'm back. I got me some food and stuff that I'm gonna nom on before we kind of go in, and I kind of want to give ourselves a little bit of a chat on, you know, everything that just had happened. Let me get back to the live real quick. I'm still gonna keep this up, but... So... What did you guys think of confronting Mary? And all that stuff, and everything, I guess, from what we learned in that whole entire chapter 5 with Mary, before we kind of go on more with this new chapter, which is, which is this DLC chapter in the game, which is our chapter 6, whatever you want to call it, because trying to get a drink real quick, because my lord, I was not expecting that to be the image of Mary when I saw her at all. That was surprising. That was real surprising. We also got the fact that, again, Mary, we still don't know, and I guess until we either get a third game that maybe it could also finally give us like any sort of clues on who Mary is and whatnot, because again, Mary is still a mystery. But we finally understand. So I was right, so we were the son, the head, Musamane Kujo, or I can't tell which M name it was, but I think it's, but whatever from the, if you already heard the character's name. But we were basically Saya's brother, and basically 5 years ago, the time that I guess the Hanahiko, Honeybee, and Seiko Sing went on, we discovered Mary, I guess from how it sounds like, in a warehouse at the mansion. Because I guess we are the ones that have been lately got Mary, who, again, all this stuff. Yeah, that is the cool thing. That was really cool. Yes, because she loved us. Because, again, sibling love. She loved us, she cared for us. And all that is, I guess, exactly why the rabbit and all the stuff when we were finally taking Mary on happened, so... But from... If I can get the dots connected... So 5 years ago, during the time with the Hanahiko, Honeybee, and the Seiko situation, our main protagonist found Mary in the warehouse, because I guess they went in there because they got curious, and again, from how it sounds, no one knows about the doll's all the doll's power or anything, because we just recently were handed to it. And at some point, so it was the grandfather, not the father, who helped. It was their grandfather who bestowed, I guess, Mary and a lot of the other sacred objects that we have from our house to the 13th Army lab project with the cannon soldier, because they think they were to help with the cannon soldier 50 years ago, from how it sounds like. But more importantly, our main character, I guess, he didn't know what he unleashed at all until it finally did start to do its thing, even though Mary wasn't having a lot of her power, but she still had some power at some point and started doing stuff to us and I guess anybody in the H City area and the family. So it makes a lot of sense there on that. He went to go find what Mary is and any way to kind of like stop her, so that she wouldn't be, causing the trouble that she already did. So that they can keep her sealed away. Because, again, she did make the cannon soldier move. Because it was her power. So, and he was trying to basically reseal her because I guess the ninja butsu wasn't going to hold much longer from what it sounded like from that time. And I guess also he wanted to find a more permanent way to get rid of Mary, but when he was traveling, got to that accident until he finally came back, and that's when Saya, as well as Saya being the next head. I think they kind of used Saya, they used each other as like an advantage in a way, with Saya being the next head, while he can kind of go about and kind of look for more information. So like if he dies, they already have secured who the head is, from how I'm getting it. But anyways, I guess Mary at some point gave him the mark, leading him to lose his memories. And then that led to us forgetting ourselves, re-meeting Mary again, and meeting the Mark Bearers and all that we went through, which was the Hanahiko case, Shimio case, Hanayome case, Mizu, and the Cannon Soldier. So all of it was like connected all to her, so she can get her power, take the power of fear and use it so she can get rid of us or eliminate us or something. Because we were the one that unleashed her. So all that, it kind of makes more sense of what happened. I guess Saya was also trying to find a way to also prevent the mark at the same time while he was doing his stuff as well. But then I get it just led to her also losing her life in the process, which is never always fun. I don't think she should have, but she did try to help us as she was the Black Rabbit, so it makes a lot of sense. And everything, but still, we don't know who Mary is exactly, and as of from how this chapter seems, it seems to be either some time has passed, and Mary is, again, she's still in the wooden box, she's still sealed, she's already regained, I guess, her form again. But as of right now, we're just living life. The mark is gone, so we're fine, but now we're forced to do another case. That's my question. Will there ever be that case? Because if they make another game for Deathmark to kind of explain that, or make us investigate, that would be cool to see, because if I'm remembering correctly, this one was the first game that came out. Now again, if you're going by the timeline of not the games, like when they came out, like which one came out which, but if you're going by the timeline by how the characters in the game are, it's Deathmark, the first Deathmark. And then there's also Deathmark 2. I'm gonna see if I can be able to get that one, possibly. I don't know when. But it's this one first, then Deathmark 2, and then Spirit Hunter NG. But with how the games, I think, probably came out, it was, Deathmark came out, then Spirit Hunter NG came out, and then Deathmark 2, but my thing is, I really do want another game where Spirit Hunter NG meets Deathmark characters, like Yashiki, or Masamune, whoever you want to call them now, and Akira, Amanome, Mashita, all of them meet together, and they can find out a way together to, I don't know, figure out how to stop their dolls, because both characters, Kakuya and Mary, are dolls, and both of them have kind of like some sort of curse in a way. Well, Mary has the mark, and then Kakuya has her own curse, where she makes everyone play a game, so, and then, again, both characters have like family sort of spiritual family relationship situations, so in a way it would be kind of interesting to see them make a Deathmark game connected with both characters of Inji characters and Deathmark together. That would be real cool to see. In my mind. So that we can probably investigate more of Mary. Because I really want to know who Mary is, because there's already, from what he says, it's either some doll maker created her with magic, or a soul, or something. Again, no one really knows. And it's making me want more. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying. It would be so cool. Like, so cool. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, please, let me see that. Let me see a game where both games of Spirit Hunter NG and Deathmark come together. To find a way to find out who Mary and really Kakuya really is and everything and why all this stuff is happening. Like, that would be so freaking cool! Anyways. But overall, overall, what did you guys think of, like, from the main game before we continue Chapter 6, which is, this DLC I keep mentioning, chapter. What did you think of, like, the whole game? And everything from some of the spirits and the story and the plots and everything? Oh, excuse me. Because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, the art, fantastic. Though, like, from all the stuff that I've seen, a lot of the spirits, they actually looked real cool as well. So, I enjoyed it overall. I like also the voice acting. I know I didn't really show you what Hanayome was at the end. Without her head, like the head veil that she was wearing. It was just, I don't think I could have shown it. Because it looked a little weird and it was goofy, but it was a mixture of it scary and goofy, but I didn't want to show it because it just didn't seem like a good image. Because of the way it looked. And whatnot, but I do say I think Mary's appearance was one of the ones I was not expecting when we confronted her at the end. Like the big old creepy jaw with the sharp teeth and everything. Ooh lord. Ooh lord. Yeah. Again, it was terrifying, but it also looked good at the same time. The music goes well with the game. I love that when you open, like, you can hear the sounds of the door opening, or when you're walking to a certain area, you can hear like the rustling of the trees or the random background sounds of other things, which also made it even more eerie and creepy. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Oh, now that you say that, now I can see it. I can kind of see it, yeah. I can see it. I can kind of see it, yeah. So, but anyways, are you also excited to see what this chapter has to offer us after? I mean, are you excited to see what the chapter has to offer? Because I'm excited to see this chapter, the DLC chapter. I want to do it so badly. Because this will be good. So I'll I'm excited to see because how I like how, I mean, in the game there's also the voice acting in this game as well. There's a little bit more voice acting in the 6th chapter than there was in the other chapters. Like, I still liked it, but I wanted to hear more of the voice acting in the game. I know, I feel like Mashita did not need to do that. Yes, I understand he's angry at us. Just because we told Yasuoka, hey, this is his office. But... But still, we're gonna have to do it. I mean, if it is an actual spirit. So, and we're the only ones that are good at this, so we gotta see. So he's putting a full trust on us. He's like, I fully trust you, man. I know you are the only one that could do this. I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, we saved him twice from the mark already, so both the Hanahiko case and the Shimio, so we just gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, let me check the bag. Red Riding Hood. Okay, rumors of Red Riding Hood. One day as a summer... Hold on. One day as summer comes to an end, Moe and Tukasa suddenly come to visit, and as we are catching up, another former mark bearer appears as Mashita. Before our surprise can even settle, he starts telling us about a request that the fortune teller Yasuoka brought him. There's a ghost story that takes place on the hotel street in K City. A young girl wearing a red raincoat appears on rainy days, and everyone who enters a hotel with her ends up missing. Even worse, they're later discovered to have gone insane and tragically die. That's the dark rumor swirling around K City. Mashita makes me investigate the rumor because he's mad I told Yasuoka about his office. Moe gets excited about the occult, but I can't get her involved again, so I ask her to gather... Oh gosh. I just saw a lightning flash or something. Info from me while I visit the hotel in question. Masquerade alone, Mashita thinks the whole mess is... I guess nothing, but for some reason I'm uneasy. Maybe it's just my imagination. Nope, it's about to storm. There, have you heard that? Because I was reading and I suddenly looked up because there's a at the windows in the office and I saw that flashing. So nothing. No partners. Okay. Save again. Yes, let's go. Masquerade. I'm betting the puppers is freaking out. He does not like the storms and rain. Yep, I knew it. He's coming in here. He's gonna try to get on top. Oh lord, I don't want him on top of me. He's freaking out. No. He's already shaking. Oh no, the poor bud.
No, boys, it's okay. There's no need to freak out.
I'm trying to... I wanna... Oh gosh, he's trying to get on the... No, 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 no.
No. No!
Hold on. I'm gonna mute something because I got the puppers and he's gonna try to... Sorry if I'm getting distracted and stuff. I have to quickly do something for somebody as well as handle a thing. I'll be right back real quick. Once I come back, we'll continue on with this because this is getting ridiculous. I deeply apologize for that. Puppers was not having it today because it's freaking now storming and lightning and stuff, and he feels safe jumping on top of people and whatnot, and we're trying to give him some calming chews just to calm him down. And I really didn't want to stop, but I had no choice but to quickly get that situated first before continuing. I love the puppers and all, but I don't like when he's jumping on top of us and things because it doesn't really work sometimes or help. So, so I apologize if that took me away from the game when I wasn't trying to, whatnot. So let me get back to where I left off at. So I left off at we were leaving to go to Masquerade. I arrived at the designated hotel 20 minutes before the meeting time. The rain falling when I left Kujo Mansion has now turned into a drizzle. Parked my car in a lot and walked to the street. The hotel, my destination, stands at the end. So that's it. There's hardly anyone on this neon-lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor... Red Riding Hood appears when it rains. It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders either. Anyone could step inside if they wanted. Well, it's an abandoned place anyways, so... understandable.
I see. So that's why it's the focal point of the rumor.
People going in the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people or squatters. Then their stories get exaggerated and we get the rumor that the basis of this case. That's the basis of this case. I bet someone was seen in red clothes and it turned into Red Riding Hood. It's probably how it really is. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. I guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now that I've gotten rid of one worry, though, this time something else starts bugging me. I'm a grown man sitting alone in the middle of this road in the red light district. Oh lord. Red light district, thoughts. This isn't going to do anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain until it's time to meet. I glance around the area for a place.
あれもしかして
Yoshiki? Hiro!
やっぱりそうだよ久しぶりじゃない
Let's go. I love the random, like, the more voice acting in this game. It's so good. A woman in a lab coat appears. It's Marika Hiro. Let's go, Hiro. We got her back.
Hero. I heard I had helped, but I didn't think it'd be you.
Or I had help.
What? You don't approve? Take your complaints up with Yasuoka.
Interesting. Well, I'm kind of glad it's her to be here as well. Why not? She's here and I'm loving it.
No, that's not it.
To be honest, I'm happy that it's someone I know. Introductions will only waste time, especially in a place like this.
Well, that's a surprise. I didn't think you were that considerate.
Bro. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I wasn't expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't.
Do you still visit the underground shelter?
Yes, well, only once in a while. I've been busy with work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are things going on your end?
Nothing exciting. I'm taking some time to relax.
I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever. I think I have a pretty clear picture now.
Okay, girl. Hiro glances down at her watch distractedly.
Is something wrong?
No, he should be here soon. Oh, wait, there he is.
Who? Who's he? I follow Hiro's gaze to find...
いや、お待たせしてしまったかな。
Shuji Daimon! What's up, buddy? We also got Daimon here. Let's go.
Daimon. You were rounded up for this too. That's not a nice way to put it, but yes, basically. Yasuoka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today.
Dang. Love that.
And don't worry about me. My health has been much better since then.
Yay, he's got much better health. Let's go. I was worried about this man. Let's go. He's getting better.
My cough has mostly gone away too. Oh, really?
He seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks as pale as ever. But it's his body and he's a doctor, so if he says he's fine, I'll just have to believe him.
I met with Hiro just recently. Well, I hoped we'd worked well together again.
I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back.
Oh, because we saved her. If I think, maybe.
You owe her?
Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on an old army documents. That just had a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings for me.
Well, I guess it's not just her. You saved me too back when all that stuff was going on.
I don't know who's that. I don't know who's saying what. So it's not like I don't feel indebted to you. I don't know who's who. I'm sorry if I messed up that.
I see.
Thanks. Oh, it's probably her, but I couldn't tell. Because, again, it's hard to tell who's speaking. I can't say I ever expected her to feel that way. She was the one saying that, okay. But in a situation like this, I'm grateful. I couldn't tell who was saying what. I was confused.
By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change?
Hey, this is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually even better than...
Hiro's cell phone rings in her pocket.
Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see here.
Hiro checks the screen, her back turned to me.
Hiro seems as busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out.
I mean, we did save him and a lot of the other characters in the game, so understandable he's saying this. And I guess we all became friends, in my opinion. We all became friends.
After all, we all overcame that horrible trial together. So as you were.
A friend, a comrade, an arm, a fellow marker. I consider us friends, in my opinion. Because we all went through all of it together, so a friend. So why not?
No, something even stronger. Like a comrade in arms.
Ah. Interesting.
Sorry for the interruption, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it.
Last person.
I was cut by our manager.
Why is an idol coming to help us? Why? Why? She means the idol Ai Kashiwagi. Sounds like she's keeping busy too. But bringing a popular idol to a place like this sounds like a PR nightmare.
So here.
Hiro hands me her cell phone.
What are you doing?
She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to you herself.
I don't really need...
Quit your grumbling and take the call.
Hiro shoves the phone into my hands without letting me get a word in edgewise. Guess I have no choice. Her voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek.
Hello? Hi?
Oh, it's you. Is that you, Mr. Yashiki? Good morning, it's me, Ai Kashiwagi. I'm so sorry. I regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life.
Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggeration. I do my best to convince her not to worry.
No, it's fine, really. I doubt anything will ever happen over this.
Really? I hope so. Oh no, my cue's coming up. Please come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Yashiki. Okay, bye.
Oh lord. Dang. And just like that, the hurricane of a phone call passes us by. The change in the excitement level leaves a vacuum. My head's spinning.
She's tiring, isn't she? Jeez, that old lady thought it'd be a good idea to bring an idol on a case.
By the way, Yashiki, are you close to Kashiwagi?
That's an odd question coming from Daimon.
Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me a concert to get to the...
Oh, does he also want to see the concert? Interesting, Daimon. This is interesting.
A kid at work's a huge fan of her. But they can never get a ticket.
Oh, is it his work? Oh, that explains it. Still, I didn't think she was that popular.
I could try asking. How many do you need? 3 if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity.
I'm confused why. I mean, if he wants, I mean, it's a little confusing why, but I want to know why he wants to.
You're a little old for idols. You have a little...
Yeah, but, oh, why are you saying that, Hiro? What? No. Don't think that. Girl, no. Dude. Why'd you have to speculate that?
I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it.
Ah. Okay, interesting. A subject change right now would be wise.
雑談とは余裕だな。だが遊びじゃないぞ。
Let's go.
気を
Hi,
引き締めろ。
Let's go, Machida. Let's yo, my buddy. I love letting the voice act do its thing.
Machida, what are you doing here? This case is a request from a client. Wanted to make sure you showed.
Jerk. What? Planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't showed up?
One of you is a no-show, in fact. I heard 4 were coming.
Like Kashiwagi couldn't make it.
Seymour managed to caught her. That's so.
He shrugs indifferent. Guess he figured it won't make much difference.
So, wrong person. So, you took care of your other cases already? No, I told you, I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have no info on the hotel to give you.
Huh? Cell phone. Just then, someone's cell phone starts ringing. Surely.
Oops, that's one's from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. One after another.
We decide to take shelter from the rain. Someone has to finish his call, and we may as well hear what info Mashita has for us. I like this image. The image. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's smoking. That's gross. I don't like smoking and all, but that's kind of... yeah, that's gross. Him just busy on his phone. She's just right there. We command her at a dirty smoke area on the corner. I guess for him. Then we start our improvised strategy meeting.
God, this rain is irritating. I hate it.
Oh, well, wrong person. I thought it was him. Never mind, it's Hiro. My bad. I meant to just wrong person. I thought it was him grumbling, not Hiro. So Hiro said that. Ignore Mythic, the voice I did for on that one. Hiro grumbles as she gulps down her drink. Again, I can't tell because there's all three of them in the image. Masha gives her a sidelong glance and sighs, exhaling smoke. Then he starts to talk. This is where he starts talking.
俺も暇じゃない。手短に話すぞ。
So, anyways,
that hotel Masquerade closed down about a year ago now. It's unclear why, but it's probably has to do with what the owner going missing. Missing? Oh Lord.
it just mentioned that there's so many people going missing. That sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word in any urban legend, but...
why he went missing is unknown. But something definitely is behind it. He just upped and vanished.
Hiro pipes up frowning.
Then that just proves this is a normal case. Is there any point in searching the hotel?
Machida taps his cigarette into the ashtray, shaking off the ash. Ugh. He then continues with the same train of thought. It seems he's going to ignore Hiro's question.
A few publications have had fun with the story for a while. It's prime gossip. But after a point, it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now, this is just my guess, but this area's crime syndicate turf. They likely applied pressure to keep things quiet.
Makes sense for a red light district. At least that's how it seems from the way he's talking. Ah. Interesting.
And what started spreading around at the same time as that missing person case are...
Machida waves his lit cigarette towards the street.
the rumor of Red Riding Hood.
That makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I was kind of itching my nose.
The so-called eyewitnesses reported and people who actually heard things. But altogether, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors.
Okay.
He also brought the request to me, and is also of the same opinion.
Masquerade simply stands there quietly on the dark street soaked with rain. The neon lights at its feet almost seem to be staring out at the world.
I see. So, do you have any other— oh!
That's creepy. She's staring. When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart's thundering in my chest. It's creepy.
おい、ヒーロー、後ろに。
何よ。輪でもいる？
No, it's gone. that just disappeared. Hiro looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. It just disappeared before she turned.
Sorry. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me.
I make an effort to gloss over it. But there's no way I can't believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness that strained my eyes and I saw something that wasn't there, but... Diamond's call ends.
はあ、すまない。休暇が出てしまったそうだ。
Oh.
I managed to walk them through procedures, but I'll need to go soon or... I'm terribly sorry. I'll make it up for this later, I promise.
Diamond runs off into lightly falling rain. Humans' lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiro and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight.
残ったのは理系バカ一人か。いささか心もたないな。
はあんた、今なんて言った？
I love the voice acting, I'm sorry, I just love it. That's how you treat people helping you out? Pay no mind to Hiro's violent outburst, Mashita calm. He looks at his watch.
It's time. Enough gossip. The rest is in your hands.
Bye, Mashita. And with that, he's gone.
What? What a jerk. Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone.
I try to be soothing, but that stung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful.
I can't calm down when someone just treated me like an idiot. Just you wait.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to make sure I find a clue, then I'll rub it in his stupid face. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Lord, she is real upset about it. She real upset about this. Nice. I guess. Let's go into the hotel. I guess we're, look into this. We step inside and are greeted by chilly air. Ugh. A sound.
Is this marble?
Or is this marble? Our footprints echo across the exquisite, detailed floor.
Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby.
Oh, right, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
It's only been a few seconds since we've stepped foot into the hotel, and yet Hiro's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all that energy disappear off to?
Are you okay, Hiro?
I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit's gonna pop out. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But don't you think something's odd?
Like what?
Maybe it's because it's only been a year since this place shut down, but it's less damaged than I thought.
Ah.
I assumed there'd be more graffiti and stuff.
You know, now that she mentions it, it's true. Oh, the door is open.
And this door.
It's the emergency staircase. That sign above the door there.
I shine the flashlight around, and while the place is dirty, nothing really is broken. But we're able to come in here off the street without anything getting in our way. So then why?
Mashita mentioned earlier. He said this hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate.
Yeah, what about it?
Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who'd be most likely to attack would be...
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like a Yakuza thing, maybe? Because again, if that... My thinking is Yakuza... Amanome Yakuza... Because Spirit Hunter NG, maybe. I don't know, maybe that. So that's just my thing.
You think they make it off limits?
On the other hand, maybe people stay away because dangerous things happen here. I should probably not mention that possibility to her.
That helps us, though. Everything should be mostly intact. So, what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor for now?
We don't have any particular useful info. We'll just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiro suggested.
There's nothing else we can do.
I mean... That's all we can do, I guess, so we can't let... We need to do this for him.
Okay, let's get to it then. Well, it's easy to get out of here, so that's good at least.
Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll let the investigation withdraw.
Start. Let's see. There are pictures on the guest room on the wall. It's a display case holding various products. Painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. It's the entrance to the reception booth. Go inside, yes. I guess. A keyring has been left carelessly on the front desk. The ring has a tag that reads for emergencies. Got emergency keyring.
Nice. Looks like you found something useful right off the bat. If it says for emergencies, then...
Hiro looks at the door to the right.
It might open that door to the emergency stairs.
Yeah, let's try it.
So far, it's real creepy. I'm confused why there was that, but... Use the emergency keyring to open the door. Let's go up, I guess. Second floor hall. Oh! That just freaked me out because I just saw something in the door. Oh lord, that jumped me. Masquerade wife. A picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. Ugh. That was terrifying. A chandelier. It's dusty, spoiling its beauty. Ugh, I don't like what I saw though. But I guess let's go to the left for now. I mean, it's a freaking... Let's see, what's this? Vanity mask with a creepy expression hangs on the wall. Or a Venetian mask. I don't know some of the masks. Where they hung there to match the hotel's themes. It's really creepy. Power cord and phone line have both been cut. The phone can't be used. See what looks like paper under the bed. I try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the bed a little more if I want to get it out. Glance over at Hiro, but I don't think she'd be able to help me lift it. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. Lord, this is very creepy. Trash can. There's a trash can, there's a giant crack in it. It probably happened when it was knocked over. It's a mattress. Bed mattress. It's only a bare mattress. The mattress doesn't seem to be fixed in place. I should be able to shift it. I lift up the mattress and look underneath. I notice a notebook lying there.
got Masquerade Guestbook 202? What? The
Guestbook. Why is it's just...
I flipped through it inside are pictures drawn in colored marker. Hotel Masquerade Guestbook. Feel free to write about this. Okay, that's creepy. Clearly they didn't need to be told twice. Still, I can't believe anyone who frequented a hotel like this would write such things.
Ugh.
I mean, it's probably like those... It is a hotel, so... But you know what they say about assuming. Every single page is filled top to bottom with some sort of suggested comments.
Wow, so that's what people do. Hiro.
Suddenly Hiro is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. Girl, what? Instincts make me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hand easily. Girl, why?
There's no reason to hide it. We're not children, you know.
Well, yeah, but...
Now, let's see here. I see.
At first she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... Thoughts? She starts acting odd.
What's the matter, Hiro?
What? I'm fine. I just had enough. Reading stuff this vulgar does things to your head.
Girl, what?
So, take it back.
She's the one who grabbed it in the first place. My eyes fall on the page it landed open on. It looks like it's the last entry in the guest book. There are some written in thin, scrawling letters. This is bad. Might have something. This is bad. Something might have rat us out. There's rumors that she tattled to the teach and said she's going to the... What? This is so bad. What should... That's all I can make out.
Teach. That phrasing. Rather immature. Must be a student.
Why is a student at a hotel, though?
Yeah, I think so, too.
But isn't that strange? A girl her age isn't normally at a hotel like this. Oh?
I'm not saying that. Oh gosh, but that's... Ugh. I'm not saying that. Nope. That's bad.
That would be a reasonable assumption.
It's horrible, but that's the only logical conclusion. Dang.
That would mean this entry.
Sounds like she was panicking over having things leaked by a friend.
How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow.
Kids have their own issues to deal with, too. It's not such a black and white situation to be able to say that she got what she deserved. Though at least one thing has made clear thanks to these notes.
Sounds like the rumors about this place being tied to a crime syndicate are true. It's obvious that there are a lot of illegal stuff going on here.
Is that in my mind?
That sounds logical enough. The number on the guest book must refer to the room number. There may be more guest books.
True. If we could get more info from these entries, we might be able to figure out what happened here.
Let's keep an eye out.
I keep hearing the background stuff. It's just so creepy. It's just creepy. I hate how creepy this is. Open the door to the bathroom. You just don't like how creepy this is. The mirror is stained, but it still functions. I can see myself in it. I peek into the mirror in the dark. I don't see anything, but it still creeps me out.
Oh lord, this is just so creepy.
This is so creepy. I'll get back to investigating. The bathtub is stained with dust and slime. I guess nothing. Get out of here, maybe? Okay. Oh, it's another room, but there's no phone. Oh. Oh gosh. I got jumped because Pupper came in here. Oh. It's another room like this. Creepy. There are iron bars covering the window. Sturdy iron bars seem to be a little much if they're only there to stop people from falling. Weird. Helpers is freaking out and he's not liking. Oh gosh, if you hear him, you guys can probably hear him. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. No, push, no. I'm trying to handle. Hold on. He's jumping on all over me and he's trying to get on top. Sorry if I have to pause and be right back for this. I want to investigate, but he's freaking out. Hold on, I have to handle him.
I apologize if this is taking a while. The puppers is not enjoying what's going on. It's just him and the storms, and something's going on with my... Had to help them out with the puppers and some other family stuff, so I apologize if this is getting in the way of the game. Again, I apologize very much badly. I do apologize so badly. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to, like, help him out and help out with what's going on right now, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's taking a while. He's not liking this, so it's gonna be a while longer before I finally get him to not, be interrupting while I'm playing the game and stuff. Hold on, I'm still gonna be back soon in a bit after we finally get things settled. Alright, I'm finally back. I deeply apologize for that. My parents needed to do something. I had to keep an eye on the Alphers, and the Alphers was not handling the storm and everything, so I was trying to help them out while I also handled the puppers. So dang it, just when I come back, he comes in because he's like, no, I don't want to go.
Puppers, go be with Dad. Go be with Dad. Go upstairs, go be with Dad. You can't be with me. You've already been with me too much. No.
Oh gosh, he's jumping on the chair. I'm not going to be able to do much if he's in the chair. I'm going to have to if you hear him panting, I apologize. I can't do much when he's in here. He's freaking out. He's not enjoying the rain, so I'm going to have to just deal with what I got. He's taking over my chair, so I'm letting him have the chair until he goes to bed or something, so I can get back into the game. Where's my other headphones? So again, I apologize for the long wait. Because I'm trying my best, but it's one of those times where it's not gonna happen. So I already saw the iron bars. I put one hand on the bed and lean my weight on it. The spring simply creaks fruitlessly. Small wooden chest. I guess let's open this chest and see what they have. The drawer is locked. Come on! It seems to be a simple stopper type lock, like one you find in a writing desk. Why don't you just break it? Shouldn't that be last resort? It seems like a natural choice for minimal Oh gosh. I don't know what that means. So I don't really know what she's kind of getting on about. Looks like pretty cheap, but it seems in decent enough shape. When I take a closer look at it, I spot a crack between the drawer and the top. The object flashing inside seems to be a lock stopper. If I stick something thin in there, I might be able to break the clasp open. I guess can't do anything there. Oops. I already know what I did. Yeah, I already saw that. Whoops. I'm pressing wrong buttons. Dang it. I already know. I need to find a thing to do that. Oh Lord, Puppers he's just being himself. Guess we're going inside this bathroom. Because I don't think anything else we can get. So, saving again. The toilet is spewing the horrid stench of sewage. Disgusting. Oh, Puppers, no, he's getting closer to the mic.
What the heck? Puppers, it's okay. It's okay. You're alright. You're fine. Come on.
In my search to see if anything is inside, I only get dust on my fingers. Useless. In my opinion of that. Oh, Lord. He's not even sitting. Nothing else, huh? Guess we'll get out of here. I suppose. Oh gosh, he's standing on the desk. But no. Hold on, let me mute this. Again, I'm apologizing so much because he doesn't want to go upstairs to be with somebody and he wants to stay with me, so I'm trying my best to deal with him as possible.
while I'm here, but let me go back in there again. Hold on, there's something. Did I miss anything, maybe? I missed something, probably. I checked behind the wire door, but all I find is an empty cardboard box. Yep, nothing. I guess let's get out of here. It's a door elevator. I shine my flashlight through the safety window. I can see inside the elevator. Seems to be stopped on the second floor. I try pulling on the elevator door. It moves slightly, but if I put all my weight into it, it's impossible to open it alone. But if I had something to help, I might be able to force it open. Okay. So, we can't use the elevator. That's what it is. Great. I'm gonna give it a try. Let me hand. What? Are you serious? Fine, I guess I can try. On my count. 1, 2. We muster all our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the door open.
Oh, Popper, are you okay? You slipped.
The pupper slipped there. He was on the, he was putting himself on the desk and he slipped a little bit.
Oh no, you okay? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
But nothing, I guess.
Sorry.
It's too much. I'm gonna see if I can quickly go, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can get him to get out of here so I can sit, because I can't stand. I'm standing, but to let him have the chair, but I don't think it's gonna, I can't keep him, I'm trying to keep an eye on him and stuff, but wrong button, I meant to say, I don't think I can keep him going on for longer like this, so I'm gonna quickly try to handle this, and I'll be right back to continue. Sorry again. Alright, this time I returned much quicker than normal. Oh, I could finally get back into what I was doing. Once again, I apologize. I'm trying not to trying to be interrupted and have so many of these breaks because I'm handling something and get back quickly. But sometimes it happens. It happens. I've already had scuff earlier today, so today is just one of those days where it's scuff and everything, so oops, something happens. Oop. I was listening to something. Gosh. I am ready to continue. I'm not sure I'm strong enough. Great, we can't even use the elevator. Lovely. Unfortunately, we're unable to open it. Guess we're gonna have to leave here. When I open the iron door. Guess we're going up again. The only place I can use is the stairs. Ugh, another creepy. We are on the 3rd floor. There's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Oh, the mask's somewhere else. What the freak? The mask's somewhere else, but that's creepy. Crammed full of stuff. I look around besides the table and find... spoon? Were they eating dessert in here or something? The spoon is stained black. Why black? Huh. The vase holds some cheap fake flowers. Ugh. Let's go in here, I guess. So much stuff. Toilet paper is stuck to the bottom of the trash can, but other than that, it's empty. Contain toilet section off with a glass door. I guess let's kind of look in there. I open the door and check the toilet. Find a wallet covered in black stains. Why is there a wallet? That's moldy. Try not to breathe it in. Is anything inside? I check inside it. There isn't any cash, but... credit card. I guess probably dropped this. But the stains make it so I can't read the name on the card. We could use that to ID one of the guests. Don't you think you should take it with you?
Yeah, you're right.
Her reply is half-hearted. I'm distracted by the stains. I don't mention it to her, but the stains on the card look like old jam stains. Whoa. A thin layer of dust coats the mirror everywhere, but one spot which is wiped clean. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a... Oh. Why is it... handprint or something? Does this belong to someone who snuck in here, or is it the work of someone else? Let me see my items. Credit card, spoon. Anything else? Nope. I guess we'll leave the bathroom. Okay. Let's see, let's go into this room. I'm saving. What the heck kind of room is this? I mean, it's a hotel for... I guess it's some sort of creepy... love hotel. Whoa. Weird. Weird. Something lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it was used for. The part looks like it was broken. Something's missing. Inside the glass case or something, and I'm not saying that. But why rope? They're rather odd. Or at least something made. I doubt they would survive being used. There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stain, it looks like something was once... Oh. There's a door leading to the bathroom, but it won't open. Looks like undamaged at first glance, but the whole frame is warped, so it's jammed shut. I put my hand on the door and try pulling. But it doesn't move at all. Just give it up. Just give up. You might break it if you force it. I guess I'm leaving this place. I guess there's nothing here. I don't think we can even open that either. So I guess we're going back downwards. Or up. Are we going up or down? I'm trying to think. Because I don't think... If the elevator doesn't work on the second floor, I'm betting it's not going to work on the other floors. So I guess we'll go down for now. Guess I'll go to the room on the right real quick, because maybe you can use that spoon. Or something. I don't know, I'm gonna use a credit card or the spoon, I don't know. My mind's made up, I take out the credit card.
What are you gonna do with the credit card? I wanna try something. I don't know if it'll work, though.
I slowly push the credit card into the lock gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'm able to slide it in without any resistance. Stopper is directly ahead. So if I keep sliding the card, if there's a tiny bit of resistance, then it probably unlocks. I knew it.
Wow, nice work. Truly the pinnacle of monkey evolution.
Okay, hero, that didn't need to be necessary. Is that really a compliment? In any case, I opened the drawer to find... God, Mask Guestbook 201 Mini Massager.
A battery-operated massager, huh? Well, I'll leave it to use up to the imagination. Well, there are more guest books after all. Let's see, what does it say? No, I'll look through this one.
I firmly take the guestbook from Hero. I just learned that it's better to not let her see anything too shocking.
Oh, come on. I want to read through it for future reference. Our investigation takes priority.
I quickly flip through the pages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. It doesn't take me long to find it. It's the last entry in this guestbook, just like the other one we found. Something's up, the fuzz hasn't come? Did something really tattle? Mr. N is acting normally, too. Something hasn't been to school recently. That's all I can make out.
Sounds like the one we read earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, I guess so. There was definitely criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported?
I'm surprised that isn't... I don't understand why it wasn't either, because if there was something going on, someone would have reported it. So I guess from how it sounds... interesting in that case. I'm wondering what went on into this place.
Good question.
This entry makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was planning to tattle, and it was someone they knew too. He wouldn't be this shaken otherwise. And supposedly this person reported it to the teach too. And the entry says that in the end the fuzz, aka the police, never came.
We can't come to a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate.
Ah. What? We both freeze for a moment. All is silent.
Was there a noise from above us just now? Yeah. Someone might be above us. On the 3rd floor. No one was around when we were there earlier. Should we go see?
I silently nod. Oh, frick. We're gonna have to go check it out. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna save real quick and... because I don't know if anything bad could happen if I do. Said it was the third. The instant I step foot on the third floor, suddenly get a chill and stop in my tracks. Did you find something?
No. Nothing.
Just as I am replying to Hiro.
Sensei.
Huh? Sir. I hear a voice from behind me. Quickly turn around and shut my flashlight. But all that's there is the door to the emergency stairs that we just came from. There's no one there.
But what's wrong?
Did you not hear that voice?
A girl's...
The metal door screeches like a scream and... Ah! Who? What? When? Who? What the? She's there now, finally. Why? Interesting. Suddenly a girl in a solid red raincoat is standing in front of us.
There she is. Wait, she's human. That ghost toy wasn't it a lie?
Hiro, shh. Be quiet. I can hear something.
Huh?
A silent slithering whisper of a voice sneaks up to me. It's the voice of the girl in the raincoat.
Uresi. I knew it. I'm so glad I trusted you, sir.
Sir. The girl gives me an odd look from beside me at my muttering. It seems she can't hear the voice at all.
I knew it. I knew you'd come. But sir... Who is that woman?
The echoey burst is like ice. But strangely enough, I don't feel hatred and it's just sadness, regret, and a quiet plea.
I'm going to make sure.
Make sure? Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. The raincoat flutters in the stagnant air. That's a live or die thing.
Do you come to places?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I would have to say if she's asking me something like this. Because if anything, it's a hotel for, I guess, love, I guess, or something, I don't know. Maybe. Sir,
Do you come to places like this? Very often?
Calm down. That's right, sir. I'm someone she respects. If I were someone she respects, how would I reply?
oh, God, only that. I'm just taking a guess with this. Safe.
Yes, of course.
Creepy.
Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm pointless to treasure my friends. But if something's wrong, then it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends, or what's right?
I mean, if she's the one that might have been the one to tattle, then I can understand what's right is more important. Like, what's right, I think? Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, but I don't know.
Tell me one more thing, please. When people are
Wouldn't it be both? Both? Wouldn't that be both? It doesn't matter. Kind of getting what she's kind of going at, but oh well. Yeah, it's the vibe.
You're really him. All the immortal people die.
Huh? I can just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her hood. Who is this sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around in my head. Second of hesitation. Bye. Figure of the girl sways like a pendulum and disappears into the staircase. And... Dang it. Girl, no! Hiro dashes madly after her. Hiro, don't go. I desperately call after her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echo sharply up the stairs. Crud. I better follow her. I'm betting I'm gonna probably do more of this again another time. I'm gonna quickly save and then I'm gonna read the spirit file and I'm gonna end for tonight since I have a stream tomorrow earlier than typical time, so save again. I'm gonna save, so I wanna make sure that it's better if I do that, so counter with Red Riding Hood. We meet a girl in a red raincoat inside the abandoned hotel. For some reason, she calls me sir and asks me questions, as if she wants to confirm something. Before she vanished, I hear her whisper, all the immortal people die. More pressing, Hiro dashed up the stairs after her without me. It's too dangerous, I need to follow her. She's headed up to the 4th floor. Why the 4th floor? Okay, I think this one more time. This gives me enough... I feel like I don't want to know what's going to happen next, so I think it's for now. I feel like it's best if I save and get out for now and continue this another time. You know, even though I've already defeated Mary, this is again. I feel like it's best if we've had at least somewhat of a start, so it's good. It's already a good start, so we can continue this more another time. Where is... exit real quick. But so far, with that chapter, there was a lot of interesting things that we just were finding and exploring and whatnot in Masquerade there for that. So hold on just a second. Oops. Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of adding also just to the title just a bit and we're good. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream though, because I'm excited to also figure out what happens next, but right now I feel like I think it would be best to kind of chill out, chill, because I have a stream tomorrow. Let me check my thing again. For anything tomorrow. Yes, at 3 tomorrow I have the Apex Legends stream, and it's been a while since I played. So that's going to be me going to be very, very rusty at that point, so I hope you guys are excited to see me play this game again. It's been so long. For fun, I'm probably just... we'll see what will go on in that, so... and hopefully we can, I guess, find more information on Chapter 6 again of Deathmark next, I think somewhere next week. So yeah. Yes, where's my end soon? yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, I apologize deeply for all the constant pausing, having to take a quick, like, be right back. Like, and always I have to stop and do something and everything. Hopefully I won't have that issue again when we continue games or anything again next time. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. If you have not eaten or anything, please do eat, get some good rest, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.